I mean, it's plain and simple to see. You've created a philosophy under which the UN is supposed to step in when somebody's doing irrational things, which are exposing a continual exploitation of interconnected variables of the wealth of the dollar in certain circumstances. I mean, everyone's sort of guilty in this at this point because they've all valued their lives more so than others on the planet based on their debt tenure, based on how much lack of credit they have to stick up for what they believe in. I mean, if the UN can't stop America from a crime, what is it? Is it anything? Or is it our bitch? But I'm pretty sure the UN is supposed to create freedom and fair trade. But if it doesn't have the biggest army, anywhere close to the biggest army, and all of its members still can't even amass a feasible attack on America if it so does choose to, I don't know, politically adjust the world in its eye and never ever step down and always rationalize why everything needs to be liberated except for itself from a not superpower state, super supremacy state. You can see that the Southerners still to this day rationalize why the Confederates were about state rights. No, they weren't. They were being identified as derationalizing the value of people, immigrants, slaves from Africa who couldn't defend themselves in these contexts, in these circumstances, and indicated ultimately they have nothing to back them up anymore. It was a racially indicative supremacy methodology which justified the continuation of slaves, even though we knew at this given point not only was it wrong, it would hurt our image amongst the world. Now everything's derationalized through people buying parties and circumstances under which the economic variables creating billionaires derationalizes all democracy because of how much leverageable free cash these people have, even in a circumstance where, well, they won't actually take over. Look at Bloomberg, look at Trump. They had no supporters. They just rationalized into these people's minds, I'm the most dominant. Sounds like a slave owner to me.